Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't. You be the judge.
Yeah, it need to be
So,
full well. Just like that.
I'll put respect on my name. Tina, so lovely.
And then she rides all the way up and defend herself. You know,
They will either watch your lifestyle or learn to live it themselves. It's not nothing that you can prove to them. Like, try Jesus. Try him. To maybe we can help. Come on in here, guys. Welcome to Maybe We Can Help. Welcome to Maybe We Can Help, guys, the podcast where we give our unsolicited advice. Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't. You be the judge. I'm Tasia Royale.
I'm Sheena.
I'm Risha.
And we also have Aaron in the background. We also have Dre in the background. You will not see them, but you might hear them. Just letting you know, if you hear a voice pop out or we look in some sort of way, that's what we're looking at, okay? So, we were actually in the room and we were just kind of randomly talking about a topic. And it came up to talk about I don't want to say just side chicks because men can be on the side too. So, we're just going to say
Side bays. And back pocket bays.
And back pocket bays. It was another one we had too.
Rebounds.
So rebounds, side bays, and back pocket bays. What are they? Who are they? Where are they? So we're gonna talk about those three things today.
Is it you?
Is it?
My goodness.
Have you been one? Have you put somebody in those places? Come with us and find out. Here live reporting. Have you guys been any one of those things or put somebody in those categories?
I've been a back pocket bae.
Okay. Since she's been a back pocket bae before, we're going to start off with back pocket baes. What is it?
Okay, so a back pocket bae is the guy or girl that I've also had back pocket baes. Like I've made back pocket baes. It's like the person you check up on every now and again to see if you still in, microphone check.
It's the back door of your house. Every now and again you'll leave it unlocked just in case you want some company.
Leave the door open.
Literally, but it's the back door because you don't really want a full-on relationship with this person, and you don't want a relationship with this person, but you want something from them. Either it's time, or it's
ego boost,
booty, it's ego boost. You want something from this person.
Yeah.
So you said you've been a back pocket bae.
I have.
Okay, explain. I think I have once too. It's been so long, guys. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's
But
just because I think that you don't even realize that you're becoming it, that you're making yourself that. It's just that you respond when they call.
And I think that's what makes you a back pocket bae.
Yeah, because you respond.
Yeah, if you don't respond, I mean,
yes,
it is what it is.
Absolutely. And it's just like you kind of like them. You kind of, and you might not want nothing from them either,
Mm-hmm.
but you will allow yourself to be entertained by them and vice versa.
Normally, the person who makes you the back pocket bae wants something, not the back pocket the one in the back pocket.
The one in the back pocket is lacking something though, because you entertain them for some reason.
Yeah, you're lacking something. Yeah, so you're the lacker.
Right, because why even respond?
Right.
Why respond?
That
right.
part.
So you see it also as a beneficial something. And we all have to kind of decide who and what we really want, and and kind of get out of those situations. Because again, you might not want to be in a relationship with them, but they pop up like, "Hey, girl, you like that? Hey, how you been?"
Mm-hmm.
And you get the big head text, or the whatever. It's just
They still doing hey big head. Stop that. Stop that.
I'm just saying. Well, it's been a minute, so I
It's
might be
okay.
using old terms.
It's okay.
But
It's okay.
but yeah, I feel like we kind of put ourselves in those positions, and
Yes.
others. Again, it's been both ways. So
Ooh, you put somebody in your back pocket.
I did. I did. I think that if you've been on a dating scene for a little while, it's you. At some point, you have done it.
Have you ever?
It's most. If I'm not saying everybody, but most people kind of have.
Have you ever been a back pocket bae?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Why? I have a question that escaped me.
Well, while you think about it, What is the job of a back pocket bae?
To answer
That's
and
it,
be
yeah.
there when I call.
Entertain.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
I want
Like, you don't even have a job. That's the
You
great
don't.
part about back pocket bays. I think
Well,
that's
you
what makes it
might.
so intriguing. Well, the thing is, if you're a back pocket bae, okay, put it like this: if you get a job, if you get employed by this person, you have upgraded from being a back pocket bae to a side chick.
Well, you're not really. It's not really a job. You don't have a job, but you answering. You gon' like what they are getting something from you. So your
Yeah.
job is basically to be whatever I need you to be in that moment.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I just want to talk to you. Well,
Yeah,
you
I
finna
just
sit
want
here and
somebody
talk to me.
Yeah,
while
I'm
talk-
bored.
Or I want to get some. You finna come and let me get some.
Yeah.
I want to, I don't know, go out somewhere.
Yeah,
I
I
need
ain't
you to
never
be
been
there.
that type of back pocket bae. I mean, the best you can get from me is a text back.
Some back pocket bays though,
That's
like
it.
the old
Seriously.
reliables. I'm pretty sure y'all have
The
some
old
old.
reliables.
Yeah, I ain't giving it
Well,
up.
Sheena, that ain't
That's
nothing
what
but
it
a
feel like.
friend. That ain't no
It's
back
not
pocket
because you're-
bae. That's a friend.
I don't flirt with my friends. I do not flirt with my friends. I do not flirt with my friend. If you are a friend to me, that's all you're gonna be able to be. And if you start to flirt with me, I literally draw a line in the sand. Like, I really will. And then if you try to cross that line, you're no longer a friend. And I'll cut you off at that point because you don't know where you want to be. Now, if you a back pocket bae, you somebody that I will flirt with, and you flirt, like, you ain't never gonna be my friend. We can't be friends because we already crossed that line. We flirting.
Flirting is crossing the line.
To me, if not a friendship, yes. After if we're flirting and stuff, we can't be friends because my thing is my
obviously.
friends, like, okay, I plan on being married someday or whatever. My friends, if they're, and I do have male friends, and like they can call and say what's up. But if we have flirted, if we've crossed that line, you can't. If I get somebody in my life, you can't ever call me again. We're done
this
here.
is off the subject all the time, but we do it all the time. But would you cut off all your male friends if your husband didn't want you to have them?
No, I won't do that again. No,
I
he won't be
wouldn't
my
do that
husband
either.
if he needs me to cut off all my friends. Because
Some guys just don't like their
that-
wife talking to
then-
other dudes.
then he's
That's
not
the
my husband.
insecurity that he
Right.
needs to work out.
I don't think that's an insecurity.
then he doesn't trust me. And at that point, because I
It's
do
not
have
about
friends that I'm,
you. Women oftentimes think that
Men
when a
think
dude is
differently.
like, look, nah, don't
But-
be talking to them dudes like that. Don't go out wearing that. Don't do this or that. It ain't because of you. It's because we know dudes.
right. But my
And
thing
if a
is
dude
this,
want to do something, you can't stop him.
that's why
Yes,
I don't
I
allow
can.
my friends.
You can try.
I got pepper spray.
Hey, it's some
How
dudes
tear
out
them
here that
eyeballs
they ain't
up.
gonna do nothing to.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't allow. If I'm going to be your friend, I will not allow you to cross that line at all. Because if you're my friend, I want you to, and we've decided to be friends, that's it. That's all. Like, and
That would have to be like you would have to say they're your brothers or something. Then 'Cause
I honestly
that's
think
that's friendship.
I
No,
but I don't think you
that's a
have
little
like.
different.
I think you have friends. I do think you have male friends, but I would say they're more of your brothers. Like the two I know, I think they're like your brothers. Like I wouldn't even really classify them as a friend because they almost like family. Like they be
Right.
talking to your
That's
kids,
what
your
I'm
mama.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why you can't ever cross that line.
Yeah,
Ever.
those the ones I know about. They like family to you.
Right.
So those I wouldn't.
Right. And if
They
somebody
even
says
blink twice.
if a guy says,
But one of the ones, the two
Good
other two,
Lord.
I do know. I'll be like, oh no, she can't. But those are the ones you flirt with. So I
that's
get it.
you see my point.
I see your point.
You see my point.
But your mate, your partner would know, like, oh, that's like family.
so
Like,
you can't.
your
right.
mama calling them son.
Right. You can't call me if we flirted, and I flirted back with you and I showed interest, you cannot contact me ever again if I get somebody in my life. And that's period. That's period. And it's just like, oh, but I just want to check on you, see how I'm doing. You better check Facebook page and see if I still posting. That's it.
But were you flirting because you was interested, or were you flirting just because it was something to do?
It don't matter why I flirted.
Mm-hmm.
I got all kinds of reasons. And I can't just pinpoint one. So therefore, if I flirted with you for any reason, there was sexual interest and there was attraction, and that is a combination for
Cheating.
for that's a recipe.
It could be a
for
door
desire.
open for the other
That's
that
a door.
person,
That's
yeah.
a different door than friendship. My friends can't walk through that door, and if you try to, we ain't friends no more. You're not my friend. You had something else in mind.
I don't know, shit. I done seen you flirt a couple times.
With my friends?
No, with dudes I'm certain you weren't attracted to.
Oh yeah, but that's what I said, and
So-
that's because you ain't my friend. If
Well,
I'm flirting
okay.
with you, you're not my friend. I'm not planning on keeping you around the rest of my life.
That's fair.
We ain't friends. And if I don't flirt with you, you could tell I'm this a friendship. I appreciate you. I thank God for you. Amen, my brother.
How do you get out of being a back pocket bae? Because of course
Stop
the person
answering
is
the phone.
using you.
Stop
Just
answering.
don't pick up no more.
Don't.
I
pick
can't
up
say
the phone.
be mean because I was one of those, I guess, and
Mhm.
I was mean.
But
that
they
didn't-
kept coming back though.
But that didn't stop him from
I said they kept coming
calling
back.
or texting. And when I say I was mean, I was mean. It just depended on what mood I was in.
Yeah.
If I got irritated by him, I'd tell him off real good, and it still didn't matter.
That's probably what kept him coming back.
You're right. Ooh,
Ooh,
she
you
said
feisty.
toxic
Yeah,
stuff.
feisty.
I like the feisty.
It didn't matter at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's wrong with you?
You want to keep coming
That
back.
part.
I'm mean to you.
Yeah,
They like that stuff. Mean
They do.
Can be weird.
they do. I'm the type of woman like you ain't no blurred lines. You gonna know exactly where you stand with me.
Friend.
You ain't gonna have no questions.
Or no friend.
Yep, that's it.
Don't be a back pocket bae.
Don't be a bad. I mean, is it bad that I used like I enjoyed it?
I think a lot of
For the
people
times
do.
that I
think a lot of
did.
people do because it's
Yeah.
no,
It's
it's
like
no real
time
responsibility.
fillers, right? I about to say it's time fillers, it's emotional fillers.
But it's not fair
basically.
to you or that other person.
True.
Not if y'all want something long term.
No.
Right.
If you actually want a marriage partner, you don't need to be nobody's back pocket bae. You also don't need to have any back pocket baes.
That part.
You gonna
Absolutely.
make things complicated for when you do get a mate and you're like, oh, who he? Or he randomly texting you like, oh, now you gotta explain another person who you really didn't have any dealings with. But since he
flirted.
texting you randomly, he like, oh, who is this dude or who is this girl? You don't want those problems.
I didn't have a desire to be in a relationship like for a long time. So I dealt with this person off and on for quite a while, but I really did not care what he did because I didn't have a desire. So it's just, to me, it was something to do when I wanted to do something.
A situation shit.
Like
Yeah.
if he was to
You got
text me, it just depends, like I said, what mood I was in. Either I deal with him or I wouldn't deal with him. So, but it wasn't no like true emotions. I can say.
And I think that's what is comfortable for a lot of people. Like they're not really ready for a relationship, but they sometimes want a little bit of company.
I think that's what it was.
Feel good.
I didn't want no
Just be
relationship.
emotional or physical.
Yeah, that's all it really is.
What if that back pocket bae want to stay in the back pocket?
Fine by me. That's
Forever.
why.
So, when you don't want them in the back pocket, they don't want to get out the back pocket.
Right. How you where you going?
Look, if you're gonna say your back pocket bae is different than what a standard back pocket bae would be.
I mean, imagine.
So you just talking about texting. A back pocket bae that's something
Like
different than
friends
what
with
you talking about.
benefits, it's
So
the
that
whole-
person probably know where you stay. They know your information, and so they can get to you
if they need to.
if they need to. So what if that person?
Face off rounder.
No, I just
What
feel
if
like I
that
can't-
person
I
want to
can't be
stay in the
held.
back pocket?
So
You
basically,
would-
you
you
saying
on
that
a
if you
da-
get in a relationship and they still want to stay in the back pocket?
Yeah.
Yes. You're like, nah, I was in a relationship
I guess
too.
I can't answer this one then because
It's just not
where
gonna
you go?
happen
Because what
for
you gonna
me.
do?
I'm saying, so okay, back pocket bae showing up. You out on a date or something. And all of a sudden they pop up on you.
That's
I'm like,
embarrassing.
hey, how you doing?
That's embarrassing.
Like, you okay?
Oh my God, how's your mama?
Are you cool?
Okay, I don't think I can have a pocket bae and be in a real relationship because I feel like I'm gonna tell my partner, like I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna tell them, hey, this person was texting me. I forgot to block them. Like I'm gonna tell them, and they're like, oh, why don't you just block them? Like you right, and it's gonna be over. That's
But
it.
so that then they're not a back pocket bae.
That's
then.
what I said. I don't think well, I'm not gonna say that I've never had a back pocket bae, but when it comes down to being in a serious relationship, I believe in being transparent. Like, all right, so this is what happened before you find out. So
Yeah, I think that because if you are in a relationship, I don't think you can have back pocket bays. You can have side chicks or side bays, because if you still texting somebody, that's just a side person. Like back pocket bays is for people, for single folks.
Single, right? Exactly.
So once you get in a relationship, that back pocket bay is
You
now
cheating.
upgraded.
You just
to
cheating.
a side person.
Yeah,
Side
you cheating.
Side bae.
Guys,
Yeah,
side
especially for
ninjas.
women, you still texting somebody, you still got feelings and all this kind of stuff. You know, women work differently when it comes to the cheating. You have to, most of the time we end up with some sort of connection. So you just got a side dude.
I just never felt so annoyed by like a back pocket bae, I guess you can say. But he's an old bae, but turned into a back pocket bae, I guess. I don't know how, but like, you know, when you just don't cut off the contact, you just let it be. Like, you don't necessarily reach out, but you just let it be, and then they come in, hey, how you doing? Just checking on you. Hey, what you doing? Just
That
checking
door's
on
still
you.
open.
Hey, how you doing? Just checking on you. And this almost, I wanted to see you. Why do you want to see me? Like, some days you just don't want to see me. Some days you do. Like,
When
I
you
don't
get
got time for
bored,
that.
I'm
Right?
getting
That's what I was like. But
entertainment.
I'm seeing the pattern after all these years. Like, all these years, like, nah, you got to go, buddy. I'm 30. You
Either block
34.
or just change your number.
You know, like, well, I was thinking about changing my number for real,
Yeah.
but I was like, I might just block him. Well, I'm not gonna I am gonna block him. I'm tired of it. Like, I shouldn't feel annoyed when I see that you text me. Like,
Because what do you want?
right? Because
Really?
if you really was just a friend, you know what I'm saying, like, or just being a friend, you know, you would, you know, just leave it as that. You don't have to say you want to see me. You don't have to say none of that. You don't have to tell me what
Just
you felt.
Check on me.
I don't need
Yeah, 'cause
none of
that's
that.
back pocket bay behavior.
Right,
Because at this
exactly.
point, you want something.
Right, you're looking for something
You
to
want
pull at some type of emotional string, and I don't have that for you no more. I genuinely burned it. I'm sorry, not sorry, but I can't keep doing that. I was like, we good, it's cool. Yeah,
And
nice person.
So it's not really, to you, it's not fun. So
No,
it's
I
not-
mean,
yeah.
the thing is, after you've been doing it so long for one person, it's just like you start to see everything different. Like, okay, I know how you move in there, but then that's when you sweep your you know, not your palate clean, because that sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. Like, I just had so many, I just had to sweep them away.
Gotta
Like, you know,
sniff some coffee beans.
yeah, you know, just got to clear it out,
Rid of
because
the
you're like, all
old.
right, so you doing this, you doing that, but then when new people try to come and be like a whole new wave, and then just be trying to come in through the door, you like, wait a minute, all y'all friends, and then next thing you don't hear nothing, and that's okay with me. I realized that pattern, so I was like, okay, that's cool. That I understood that. I
So
can work with it.
I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you. I don't mind if they are a back pocket bae. And you know, because I'm single, sometimes I don't mind seeing that pop up text. But I'm going to tell you, it's one that annoys me if they ever pop up. You know why? Because I had feelings for them. Like,
exactly.
you weren't a pocket bae.
Right.
You was bae.
Right.
So that's what you. So basically, if they was bae,
Right.
you can't call them a
Right.
pocket bae. They annoy you
Right.
because of that heartstring. You can't pull on my heartstrings if you a pocket bae.
That's true.
You can't pull on nothing at all. I feel nothing except
Right.
for, I
Flattery.
don't have to be bored tonight.
Right. It's just
What
flattery.
do you do? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Because pocket
That's
baes
true.
don't. That you don't matter.
Yeah, that is the difference, though. Whether feelings or not were involved in flirting, because people can flirt and not have real feelings. It's just attraction.
Yes.
It's just like, oh, you
It's
look
different for them than it
good.
is for
Like,
me.
I'm a big
"Oh, You
flirt."
sound good, but when I
real big
like you, that's a feeling. But if I'm like, you
Yes.
just look nice, you look like eye candy, you look like you sound good, you make my fancy tingle because your voice or something like that. But other than that, yeah, that makes a difference though. Now that you
Yes.
said it like that,
Yeah. So I don't even know what to call them.
Y'all been single for too long.
Yeah.
Y'all need a man.
Actually, I just been single almost
Man.
a year. December will make it a year.
A good
We-
God
but I
fearing
won't date
strong.
we just
man.
not gonna bring up my singleness.
A God fearing
We not
strong man.
Who's counting?
Over 3
Holy
years.
Ghost filled.
Yeah.
Somebody to wrap their
I
arms
mean,
around you.
because I mean,
Good
this is somewhere I was at this point in my life. You know, my focus is God. It really truly is. Everything that, like if he's not in it, I don't even want it. I don't want no parts of it. I really just want to, wherever he send me, wherever he wants me to go, and whatever he wants me to do. That's my focus now. But let's go back up because I don't want to get off subject. what do we call
Too late.
them? The ones that like you can't be a pocket bae. What are they?
Get rid of them. That's what you call them.
Entertainment. I don't know.
Get rid of if they can't be
Like,
a
you
pocket
can't come
bae
back.
or
You
bae, or they can't be anything. They even can't be your friend. Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
pray
have
from a
one
distance.
I can't be friends with at all.
So that's
Like,
the
I
cutoff
just know
bae.
I cannot be around
No,
you.
not even bae. That's the cut off.
You
Can't be a
shut
bae.
out.
You cut
Yeah.
off.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't. Though them right there, they can cross the line too quick. So you can't even let them get close at
so
all.
cut them off. They can't be pocket bae. They can't be side chick. They can't be bae. They can't be
Baby.
friends.
For real, we don't need none of these
Cut
people.
off.
No.
The only thing that should be acceptable is my husband.
So have
A
you ever
husband,
been
that's
a
it.
side chick?
Have I? No.
Anybody?
I don't think I've ever been a side chick, but I think I was a back pocket bae. So I don't think I've ever been a side
Have
chick.
you ever been a side chick?
I don't.
Yes,
I've
in
been a
my
side
younger
chick before,
days,
too.
yeah, we knew about each other.
Mm-hmm. And you knew about that girl, but it's just
Well, it's
Why you weren't main? Like you knew you weren't main, or like was he treating both of y'all
that's
like
the
main?
thing. At first, I didn't know there
Okay.
was a main.
That's how it be.
It was supposedly a breakup, and then we were, dealing with each other and together, and then eventually they were back together. So he basically just juggled both of us, and then over the years, we knew
became norm.
we knew about each other.
Mhm.
But I was in a situation also where I thought I was the main chick because we would go out, be in public, nobody would approach us, do anything, and people would see us. And then come to find out when, everything came out, he was doing everybody, and probably their mama too.
Oh my Lord. Jesus.
That's how bad it was.
Whoa!
But he had them
In their
in their
place.
place.
They knew
Like,
their place.
nobody didn't approach me. Nobody didn't do nothing.
so
like
you were technically the
dang.
main though.
I wouldn't even call it that because I wasn't the only one. Now,
Oh,
if I was
okay,
the
okay.
only one, I would consider,
okay.
myself being
But
his
he would
woman.
take anybody
But-
out.
He would take anybody out.
Basically, but I didn't get to see that. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
when we were
okay.
out,
It was just
like,
y'all.
it was just us and people, over the time when I found out about him dealing with other people, the people that I heard about, I would actually see them out when we were out, but nobody never approached me.
Wow.
Or
That's
him.
crazy.
What?
Like,
He
he
had them
probably
on
got
lock.
a text or something like
Yeah.
that. But nobody came and, disrupt what we
What?
had going on in that
Whoa!
moment.
Well, he
So,
was good at his job.
very good.
They're good in that
Whoa.
room.
Yeah, so
Ladies man.
He was real good.
Oh Lord.
and then by this time, I was kind of
Got
it
used
was
to
sad.
It'd be when you already wrapped up in it emotionally.
I was wrapped up in him, and at that time, I guess he served a purpose because I was going through a lot, and he took my mind off of a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So that even made it worse.
Don't glance over here, Reed.
I'm just
Th-
saying.
that made
I've
it
been
worse.
a side chick before,
But
but I didn't know at first.
you live and you learn.
You do.
So, like, just going through that and then having a relationship after that, I don't know. It was kind of hard, to be honest, after you go through a divorce, dating, like, because I was off the market for some years.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
trying to, like,
Yes,
date
Lord.
and figure stuff out, it was hard, like, trying to date different people.
Right.
And then, still dealing with the residue and the emotions of, being divorced and all of that. It was like some things is just like, oh, you can't play with me. But then some things I'm thinking, that I'm overcoming. But I just felt like if I'm going to go through this with somebody else, I should have stayed married.
Yeah.
That part.
That's just how I felt.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
got to a point where I just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with nobody. I mean, I have a friend, but like, far as taking somebody serious, I
I
just
don't
got
want it.
numb to being in relationships for real. And that's something I'm working on now because I truly don't be caring now. I'm just like, whatever.
So, Reach, I heard you say
Yeah, I was literally gonna say that same thing.
that you
Was it the one I was mad at you about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was pissed. I was.
Do I know
Nobody-
about this
that one.
situation?
I don't think you did.
Okay.
I don't think so. Cause it was one of them things where I didn't know it was that, but he was married. That was a whole different one. I was like, whoa. you know, but I was already like emotionally involved, and it didn't seem like he was. He didn't wear his ring. He didn't live here. And then it was just like, I don't know. I was young and dumb and just wanted to try it anyway. And I went there anyway. I was paranoid though, because I was like, what if he was followed? What if she pull up? But he lied to me though. He said he wasn't married. Because I asked him, I was like, well, why? Because he had told me he had a girlfriend, but I was still already emotionally invested with him for like almost like 2 months. And then he told me, I was like, well, y'all been together for 5 years. Why haven't you married? Like, you ain't never been married? Like, you're 35. Like, what's going on? He was like, I don't know. And then I found out, and I was like, what? I was so mad. But then I was like, going to cut him off. And then it just kind of wrapped up in the web of, you know, flirting again on that Spades app. And that's what happened. It was crazy because I actually told some of my story on TikTok Live when they were talking about side chicks, which I don't have a shame about it because, honestly, I told God, like, with the help of God, I would never do it again because I don't want that karma, first of all. And I was just like, this ain't even me. Like, that's not something I want to do, be nothing. But I did make a dumb decision and kept making that dumb decision. But after I made the dumbest decision, I was like, oh, I'm done. I was like, I'm cool because I felt like just coming to earth. And, you know, nobody deserves that. And I'm like, nope. That was terrible. But it took not a long time to cut him off, just like a few months to cut him off to really, really be done. He, for some reason, just made me feel the safest emotionally. I think it was more of an emotional safe haven for me because, again, he didn't live here, and I could see him every day, all day.
Yeah, he was a husband, so he probably knew how to bring a woman comfort.
Mm-hmm. And he had no kids either, so it was just not, he just didn't appear to be married. Like, even on the app, like, don't wear a ring in no picture. Like, I'd be like, what? It was just shocking. But that was the only thing I've ever done.
He sounds like a predator, honestly.
It's sad to say, from my experience, it seemed like the people that have the most time to cheat are men in relation. I mean, they're in a relationship, of course, but I feel like it's the ones that's always confessing they love on Facebook. Like, that's what I see. Like, they always confessing they love, they this, they that. This is the love of my life, and next thing you know, they in my inbox.
Yeah, dang. I've had that happen.
That's crazy.
I've always told Anna, I said, listen, one thing for certain, two things for sure. Cheating is one thing, which it is really one thing, but I feel like it's the having me look stupid part. Like, I don't like that someone else could have something over me that shouldn't. Like, something that's very sacred. That mental will play with me too much. Like,
and it's hurtful. And I've been in a situation like that, and that's like the crushing feeling ever when you think that you really are the only one and you have no clue.
Yeah.
And when I tell you that is a crushing feeling, I can't explain it. It's very hurtful.
Believe it. Absolutely.
Man, listen, I
your world shatters.
When the Lord said, you know, to turn from your wicked ways, you know, repent and turn from your wicked ways, then you're gonna he'll heal your land and stuff. I was like, I had to do that because I didn't look back. Like, once I blocked him, I never looked back because I was like,
good.
This is crazy. Like, this is not like me. I was like, I would have never done that. Like, I was like, but I had to realize, like, and I did tell people, like, when I told my story on TikTok, I was like, people do that, and women put themselves in a side chick position because of the lack thereof. Like, 1, you don't love yourself. 2, you don't even know your value. 3, where's your worth? You know, go find it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of lack on the inside of me, but I had to realize that, and it's not I'm not saying it wasn't just his fault because you definitely could have told me you was married, but it was my fault too for even, you know, not just nipping it in the bud and just like, oh, my feelings, you know. But again, that was comfort for the lack thereof in me. But, you know, once I was like, okay, I got to get my fulfillment in the Lord because I've never been the type of person. You don't want to do that. Like, it's just not cool.
Yeah, I've had married men, you know, come at me and try to talk to me or get in my DMs or, you know, different things like that. But I always tell them, I was like, I always make sure that they understand that every time I see something like that, it's a disappointment. I was like, you know, no offense, but it is, you're the reason why it's hard to trust because, you know, like, what's wrong with the woman you got? You have one already.
Have you seen the girl on TikTok where a married man approached her and she declined, but she said, well, can I pray for you and your wife?
I seen that.
And she went in and started praying for their marriage.
Absolutely.
I said, okay, sis. Because she said,
something to do.
she said, because if you don't get me, you're going to try to find somebody else. I'm going to try to pray and nip this in the bud right here for your wife.
Come on.
I said, that was a
That's
new
good.
level that she unlocked for me.
Listen.
I said,
That's a
because
fact.
people would think,
That's a
some
fact.
women would think it's flattery, like, oh, your man want me, like,
correct.
oh,
Most
look at her,
women,
she
low
married.
self-esteem.
most women think that.
And that's
correct.
just so messed
It's
up,
never-
because like that, like, and that's the thing, because one of the ladies that asked me on the panel, she was like, well, did you ever want to, I was like, I never wanted him, like, to take him from her. Like, I thought about the idea, but I was like, I would never do that. Like, I'm trying to continue to talk to you because I want you to leave her. Like, I never had that intention, because I'm like, you're not mine, you know? And if we build it this way, you'll never be mine. Like, I understood the concept of basic moral compass code. If he cheats with you, cheats on her with you, he'll cheat on you with somebody else. I understood that
But
assignment.
it's,
So I was like, I'm not flattered, and I don't want to be like, I got your man, because it was never about her, like, for me in that situation. But some people really go about it, like, boastfully.
They do.
and I learned how vulnerable I was making myself look on, and I remember we had that conversation, like posting the pictures for attention and trying to be as sexy or as cute as godly possible
And it's
for
funny.
attention, because and the thing is, what happens is it's not a compliment when they jump in your DM, because you look like you let them cheat. You know, you look, it's certain women that they're not gonna come at that with, they're not gonna approach with. You know, it's
Correct.
like if somebody saw, like, just as an example, if men see my mom somewhere, they're not gonna approach her that same way. They doing that because you look suspect, you look vulnerable, you look like, you know, you trying to get some attention. So that's why I'm coming at you like that, you know. So that it looks like that door is open, and so I had to, in return, change that image about myself. I remember being on Facebook one time, hopped on somebody's live, and I've always, now one thing that I've always taken serious is my relationship with God. And of course I've had some vulnerabilities and some things that but I really would, even no matter how it looked, I kept my relationship with me and him. So but it was a young man that got up there, and I jumped on his live, and he was like, oh snap, I forgot what he used to call me.
I remember that.
Something Sheena, Miss Brian, Evangelist Brian, or something like that. I forgot what he used to say, but he was like, okay, he was like, we gonna get her married, y'all, my single friends or whatever. She saved, but she look like she'll twerk for you. You know, she look like she might just drop it low. I said, that's what I look like.
That's what I give off.
That's what I get, right. But that helped my perspective. Like, that's what I look like to y'all. And so, and
someone
I
feel
feel
like
like he was just getting-
I would.
yeah, no.
That's not what I want to perceive.
No.
That's
No.
what my husband
And I think
said.
that in a vulnerable state, I did want attention. And of course, you know, I wasn't the type to sleep around or anything like that. Never been that. But I did post pictures for attention and like wanted to feel wanted and beautiful. And, you know, I felt like I needed that because I didn't have it for myself. And so you feel like people can build it for you if they give you enough likes or if they give you enough attention. But the truth of the matter is, the more I got, the more I needed.
The more
Like
you weren't
it
satisfied.
never fulfilled what I needed it to fulfill. It left a bigger
That's how you can tell
Whole.
you're spiritual, like, because only spirits can't never be full, like
Yes.
demons and stuff.
God fulfills us, you
Yes.
know, and that's what he taught me to chase that. He said, I want to give you value. You know, I'll not attention. You know, I want you to have value. I'm going to put you over here. I'm going to teach you how to work. I'm going to teach you how to provide for your family. I'm going to teach you how to change your attention and help someone else along the way. And, you know, minister and be like, let me fulfill those voids and let me heal you. And so that's the journey that I decided to take. And it's so fulfilling. Like, I forget to sometimes I forget to even post. you know, and people like, hey, people want to see you too, as like, show them how beautiful you are, show them how strong you can be. And then I will post a picture like of me being beautiful, stuff like that, but it's not for the same reason. And I never I don't have to go back and recheck the photo to see how many likes I got. I do not have to do that. I don't even have the desire anymore, because I'm fulfilled in a whole nother way and in a whole nother level. And it's like I can't even explain how he filled those holes for me.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so what's a rebound?
That person right after you break up with somebody, you just, you know, come.
So what
He
separates
was-
them
he or
from
she
the
cry on.
They were already lurking. Rebounds never come out of the blue. A good rebound was always lurking.
So what's the difference
the
between a
shadows.
rebound and a side chick and a back pocket bae?
A back pocket. Well, they've never approached you. That's number one. They've never approached you before. They've just kind of always been lurking,
looking at you.
Yeah, from afar, from a distance.
My rebound
people-
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, but I say some people pick up
But like I
rebounds just to
said,
entertain
during
them.
that time, the time that I was going through,
So
helped
so
me.
do you make them the rebound, or do they make
the
them? Do
situation
they see
makes-
do they see
no.
you out of a relationship
The situation
and decide, oh, let me try to
itself.
hop in there?
I think it's just the
Makes it-
situation
yeah.
itself, because most of the
So
time,
it don't matter who initiates.
yeah, I think
No.
it doesn't matter, because as soon as you
Because
get
after
out of a
relationship.
relationship, you shouldn't be jumping right back into one.
Or
Right.
just into entertaining anybody.
Yeah.
You got to sit with
So
yourself.
that old saying they say
That
to
part.
get over one is to get
Gotta
another
get
one.
underneath another
That
one.
ain't nothing but the devil.
Yes, that-
Because you
yeah.
just causing more heartache, because for one, you still haven't healed from that relationship. You
That
haven't
part.
sat down
That's good.
and asked yourself, like, okay, what could I have done in this relationship? What did I do? What did I fail to what did I fail to do? Or what did I ignore? Like, you really have to sit down with yourself and, you know, analyze yourself. You can't just always point the finger at the other person,
Come
because
through.
it takes two. So you have to really like look at yourself and understand, like, what do I need for me to heal? First, you need Jesus. That's what you need. But, you know, allow God to deal with you, speak with you, and, you know, just talk with you, and just figure out things that you need to do. Like, find out what you like. You know,
Say that.
all those things.
Yes.
So I feel like when you get out of a relationship, you really do need to rest and give yourself time. Because sometimes I'm like, ooh, her tail ain't hot.
Listen.
You
Hot in
keep
the trap.
flipping, right? You keep flipping out people beds.
Yeah, like you gotta take some time for yourself.
Yes.
Stop hopping from man to man or woman to woman.
I just learned this. I'm literally just now learning to take care of myself, and so many times I didn't. Like take care of myself. This is a new thing for me, and I learned that there's no way you will know how to take care of someone else if you have not learned to take care of yourself.
Maybe because it wasn't encouraged. It wasn't encouraged to take care of yourself.
And I'm 40 years old.
Me too.
I'm learning.
Yeah,
Like-
I think
I never was taught. I've been a mother since I was 16, and I've always I took care after my daughter. You know, 6 years later, had another kid, another kid, another kid, another kid. So it's like I always been taking care of everybody
Somebody
else,
Mm-hmm.
or even doing for some people, in my family. Like I never had time to really just take the time out for myself. So I'm learning. And when I
See?
tell you it's hard, definitely when I used to go to the store, I had money. Oh, Dre, get something for yourself. I struggle with buying myself something. I feel bad for buying myself something because I'm like, man, maybe I can use this for the kids. But I take care of my kids.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes you gotta say
True.
forget them
for
kids.
me to have for me to have 5 kids, when
Forget
I
them
say
kids.
my kids are spoiled, each and every last one of them are spoiled. Like they don't want for nothing.
That's a blessing.
Like they might want something, but they have everything
They
that they
need.
need. And I still find it hard to do for myself. So that's something I'm learning to take care of me.
And we need to.
Yeah.
If we're going to have a relationship, because you will be so busy, distracted from, because the thing is, when you get a husband or a wife, that's the closest people to you. You should look out for them. You should make sure they're straight, before you make sure anybody else is straight. And sometimes when you become one with that person, I mean, when I was married for 9 years, I could literally get carried away and forget to check up on him. It was times where, like, especially living here and just becoming like a minister, I'll be ministering to this and to that one and so on and so forth. And God would have to, like, hey, you got a husband, you know, make sure he's good. And then I would go and I would make sure he was good. But I mean, it would literally take, sometimes, like I said, I would get carried away and the Holy Spirit would have to tell me, and the whole day would go by. And like, you haven't like called in, and not saying that he required me to or needed me to at that time, but like if he was working a double or something like that, it's nothing wrong with you saying, hey, you good, you need anything.
You went a whole day. Good game.
At times, because I mean, I had toddlers, I had this going on, that going on. I was a youth pastor. I was, you know, trying to do this and do that, and sometimes, you know,
so you was evangelizing at the
that
time.
I really was. And so it was like, and it'd be like 5 o'clock, and I'd be like, oh my God, I did not call him today and just check on him. Even though Tay, you know, she calls. I know Aaron.
No, first of all,
It's tired.
Not too much. Cause Aaron be calling me.
I wish y'all could see Aaron.
Aaron be calling me.
He do, but you call him too.
I don't call him every day, but I expect him to call me every day.
I call well. That's one of the reasons why I call you, because you be all on whatever. But I call you for purposes. I have a purpose.
If Aaron
when I call
don't call by 1 to 2 o'clock, I'm just like, oh, you don't love me no more. That don't make sense. You should call every day, 1 to 2 o'clock. 3 is like,
I agree.
Oh, what's going on now?
I agree.
That's funny.
I
I
agree.
don't love me anymore.
Yeah,
And that's what I was saying. Sometimes
5 o'clock, I would have thought he had packed up and left.
She's like,
he left me.
Cause what are you doing?
So by
you have a wife now.
So by 7, you're divorced.
Oh,
is that what it is?
He done took the kids, everything, the child, everything is just gone. Cause you have a wife
God bless
now.
you, Aaron. God bless you.
Oh, now you want to call?
May God bless you, my brother.
Call me. Yeah, I would.
Wow.
You would have been evangelizing by
Somebody-
yourself. Cause what? If you want
It
to
would
divorce,
it would be like, you know, it wasn't every day, Tay.
Yeah, I figured
It wasn't every day, but you know, because of course that's you when you become a wife, you're a wife first.
Correct.
You know, well, you're a child of God first,
yes,
and then a wife. So,
I get you.
but yeah, sometimes I would just be like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to check on this, kids.
But I think it isn't. I think the generation now is well. I think half and half. Okay, so because you guys are millennials too. I think half of the older millennials are like, man, I never learned how to do self-care, but the younger half and behind them are like, oh, we all about it, like
Too much
to the point where it's like
It's
really
too much.
selfish.
I
I think
self-centered.
I think it starts with Gen Z.
it was a jump.
Yeah, I think Gen Zs are just like, oh yeah,
It's like no balance.
it's no balance.
It's either in or out. Either
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna be all about you. I'm not gonna be about you, and I'm partially give you a little sprinkle. That's all
They
you get is
even-
a little sprinkle.
They even pick their relationships based on what that person can do for them.
Self-serving. Yeah.
And me
That's why they got
personally,
side
like back in the day, they would have us. We was watching, you know, Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast and all this kind of stuff. They were all serving, okay. So I would look for a man
And then they were
based
always
on
looking for a man to come and save them too.
yes, but I would look for a man based on what I could do for him, based on what I can bring to him. Like, oh, I can do this, I can do it. You know what I'm talking about, Dre? We can change him, or I
But,
can love
that's-
him enough. I can.
I had to learn that because I grew up I was the only girl. It was 3 boys and me. So I was a tomboy for real. So like when I did get married, I had to learn that. Like I didn't mind cooking. Like I cooked all the time. I cleaned, took care of the kids, but I don't know, it kind of came natural, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted to please him and make sure he was happy. But
Yeah. Because that's kind of how we grew up. You please your husband, don't withhold. They said all. You know, they taught us how to be a good wife. But nowadays, like I look at these younger women, and they can get into a relationship and not know at all how to serve him or how to be useful for him at all. And then they know the concepts like, okay, I'm supposed to cook and clean. They know how to, like, what they're supposed to do. And they're like, okay, I'm gonna get in this kitchen and learn how to cook. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get in this kitchen, but they do not know how to serve a man emotionally, how to be.
They don't know how to be an effective wife. There's a difference.
Yes, like it's literally
change.
There's a difference in just being a wife who knows how to cook and clean.
You're supposed
a lot of the surface stuff. But
can you make a man feel at home and feel safe?
You have to create a home that's loving,
right,
peaceful,
right. Like,
and
if
then when your man open up to you, do not share that with everyone.
Right.
You have to be mindful,
right,
and do not put it on Facebook. That's what I see a lot.
When I see that, so I just be like,
it's cringy
nothing.
every time I see it when somebody
dogs
and they significant other on Facebook or social media. I that's between y'all.
That's
y'all need to talk it out, like work it out. Like go to somebody that's been in the game for a long time that has wisdom, godly
that's not
wisdom.
Biased.
Yeah, that's not biased. But you put it on Facebook,
that
you getting what you asking
like,
for. A whole bunch of mess, a whole bunch of demons.
You don't want answers if you go to
post.
social media with your problems,
No.
your real problems that you're going through. It's
you want somebody to take your side,
right? It's a difference with going to your like social media after you're over it and after you got done, you came out on top or whatever the case may be. But you don't put it out there and cry or say all these things.
Y'all seen this girl on TikTok crying about her good husband?
No,
that's how you let people in.
This girl, she was I don't know how old she is, but she's a black girl. And she was just like, I do not know I don't think marriage is for me. He's a great man. He does this, this, and this, and this. But
you said she's a black girl?
She's a black girl. And she was like, I don't want to think about what I have to do for somebody else every single day. Like, this is just torturous. I don't know what to do with him.
Let him go, sis. Because what? Let somebody else.
I didn't hear nothing bad about this man yet. No cheating. No, he's not lazy. He works. He takes care of her. Like, and she's just like, I have to think about him every single day.
People are like that. No,
she's used to confusion.
Oh my God, yes, and it's just like
dysfunction.
Yes, and it's just like even just the fact that I gotta be there for you. Oh my God, like you can be there for them all day long. Every time they got an issue, every time they got a problem. But then it's just like you're emotional now. You're going through something now. I don't know what to do.
Now you become a burden to them.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's just like, let me just go. Cause I'm not trying to do this. I'm like being your way type of thing. Like I'm gonna just let you. How about a hug?
Right.
How about a conversation?
Sit there and be silent helps.
Yes, just
your
being there. Just being there.
A man will. Have you ever seen a dog when you let them lay on you and you just rub them? They start kicking their little feet. That's all men need most of the time. Give them a good hair rub, a good back scratch,
a soft kiss.
They don't need
a massage.
much.
That's how you gotta do.
That's all.
So
they really don't
a little
need
belly
a
rub.
lot.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay. So I'm gonna share a vulnerable moment for a second. I had a moment, and I was having a moment in the salon. I don't even know what caused this moment. And I was talking to my sister Reach, but it was something but it wasn't her that caused it. It was something. I got emotional, right? And Risha had left out or whatever. I think she had something else to do. I don't even remember.
I went to go eat.
She went to go eat.
I couldn't function.
And so I turned like kind of to the thing to kind of to the wall because I just let the tears just flow. I just let them flow. And Tay came up just behind me and just hugged me, right? Do y'all know that was the first time in my life anybody had ever done that? Just embraced me because I was crying or something like that. I've never had that happen before in my life. Like, even in my marriage, like if I was crying, he was just like, okay, I'm gonna give you your space. I'm gonna leave you alone because obviously
you don't love me.
You need a moment. See, that's you, Tay.
I don't love you.
But I was used to it. I was used to it.
My tears.
I was used. Yeah, that's how it makes you feel, though, right?
Acting is crazy.
But I had learned. I had learned so much to have to self-soothe because it was just like, and then it's just like, just cry it out and you'll be fine. I wasn't expecting her to. I wasn't, I wasn't like, oh, nobody loves me. It wasn't like that. It was just like, just whatever this is, you need to let these tears just flow. And when Tay hugged me. I was just like, ah! I fell to pieces because I was like, oh, somebody loves me, Jesus.
Oh wow.
It was like the sky cracked open and the clouds just cleared and the sky was blue and the grass was green. I was like, this what it feel like for somebody to care. This is wonderful. This is crazy. I felt so I don't even know what I felt. It was like the Jesus came down from the sky.
Not the Jesus.
And was like, I'm gonna just protect you from all hurt, harm, and danger. I was like, wow. And literally, that was the first time. Usually, people just let me self-soothe. That's what I was used to. So, yeah, I made a decision in my life. I'm gonna get more people like that. Like when my next marriage, he gonna have to be like Tay. I don't want you, Tay, but you know what I mean. He gonna have to hug me if I'm down, or if I'm like, not just be like, all right, you all right, yeah, all right, you know. It was magical for me. It really was. Thank you, Tay.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you for caring.
Right.
And that's just it. Cause Risha, she all hardcore. She a gangster and stuff.
Of course she would throw me
You know?
under the bus this way.
Not at
Yes.
all. Not at all.
No, just let it
But
be.
me and
Let it
Risha-
ride out.
No, it's
just
for
let it
real.
ride
Me and
out.
Risha will
Don't
hug
try
each
to-
other and love each other, and everything. But no, for real,
I don't
you
wanna
hug
hear that.
now. You do. You a hugger now.
Barely.
She used to be a gangster, but she hugs now. And but she wasn't in there. So
You stuttering a real lot.
No.
Trying to get it out. It's
no,
all right.
no, I wasn't. No,
You was a little bit. You
I
gonna
know,
look
I'm
back
grateful
at it
for
and
both
say,
my
she,
sisters.
You was the.
No, seriously, I'm grateful for both my sisters.
I know.
Like, cause you really helped me in so many ways. Like when I need to get up or whatever.
Get on the
Risha the type of person, and Tay the type of person
Get on
too.
the
I guess that'll be like, I don't know. Tay, you might smile through it, but Risha will be like, Sheena, you need to start talking to him or stop doing this, And Tay will be like, really, yeah, and not remember what I said. So, but yeah, I thank God for y'all. Thank God for y'all. And it's the side chicks and the what is it?
back pocket
Back
bae.
pocket bays.
and
The rebound. We
you
done
don't
with
need
them.
none of them.
We're done with
We
those.
don't.
Get rid of them
I
all.
kind of wish they retired the side chick name
Oh my
because
God.
I
It's
feel
so
like
worn
there's
out.
no such thing as a side chick nowadays because everybody really want to be known. Ain't no way you a side chick if you trying to be noticed, and I see that a lot.
Yeah, you want to be.
You
Unless
ain't
he got
Barbara
money and he's just like, shut up. Be like, okay.
and Shirley.
Barbara, this is Shirley.
Back then, they really didn't know that they man was stepping out. That side
That's for
chick
sure,
didn't
yeah.
say nothing
She
because
knew her
her bills
place.
was paid.
They
he
had
was
a whole
doing what he
family over
had
there.
to
I
do.
think it's
But
different.
nowadays, they still can get whatever, but they still want to be known. So, like, why not just get a man of your
it's the
own?
women that literally wear T-shirts that say side chick.
Yeah, get a
And
man of your
purses
own
and
and be
hats.
loved properly.
Y'all seen that?
No.
Yes, they have side chick T-shirts and they popularly sell.
Yeah, they like it. Yeah, it's just sad because to me it goes to like you really have low self esteem.
No.
Yeah,
word.
they don't like the whole full responsibility. Like the girl who was crying on Facebook, she probably would be good as a side chick though.
Mm.
She'd probably be great. Like
But
she
to
has
me,
no.
side chick. It's a lot of responsibility too.
I
for
think
real.
they are lazier too. They just come and
Right, and he don't even come every night.
he don't come every night.
That's horrible.
He just come get a little pitter patter.
Standard, right? I'm about to say,
pop on out.
They just want to get their rocks off too as women. They think they could be men, so they just like.
Ooh, masculine
we
energy.
could
My
do
God.
this. I don't got no feelings attached.
And
That's
they
my
do.
side ninja though,
Because they be making
Mhm. Crazy.
subliminal posts or when they see the girlfriend being funny, they
right.
got feelings for
then
real.
they getting their feelings about it.
They really have
I don't know who she
feelings.
thinks she talking to. You, cause you the side chick. Cause what is you doing?
That's
Cause
crazy,
what is
right?
you doing?
They need to acknowledge their feelings and just
They do and move on.
Yeah.
take some time,
A lot of
heal,
people
and
don't even know.
Yes,
hopefully
heal.
a man find you
Hopefully.
that
that
just
part.
wants you.
Mm.
I don't know because y'all better go ahead get out here and find a man quick because they diminishing. It's not a lot of them out there. Not
Mm-mm.
anymore.
Don't be a side chick. Don't be a rebound.
No.
And don't be a backpacker band.
She
Don't
really want a
allow
relationship.
that in your life.
Yes, and
That's
don't make
horrible.
none out of nobody.
Right. I was about to say,
Don't
do
Don't
that
be
to
one.
anybody.
Don't make none.
Been there,
Right.
done that. Let
Yes.
it go.
That part.
We
Don't
gonna
do it no more.
we
It's not
moving
beneficial.
ahead. We
Don't
not
you go
going
in
back.
2026
Has nobody side
as
chick.
nobody side check or back pocket bay or no rebound.
You matter.
You
Yes,
matter.
say that again.
You matter.
You
matter.
matter.
And we love you here. Maybe we can
Want
help.
better
do.
for
Amen.
yourself.
If I see you with a side chick or a back pocket bay, I'm gonna pop your hand because you know better. Do better.
It's crazy.
All right, now. This has been another episode of Maybe We Can Help. We know we helped you. Don't you do that. Foolishness no more. Don't you be no pocket bay.
Mm-mm.
I'm
We
Tasia
done here.
Royale.
I'm Sheena.
I'm Risha.
Y'all have a wonderful night, day, whenever you want. See y'all later. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.